Hey guys, what's up? It's JR Cuber. In this video, we have got a really massive unboxing from the cubicle.us. In here we have mostly non-WCA puzzles, so let's go ahead and open it up. I am really excited to get into this package. There's some stuff in here that I've been wanting for quite a long time, and I finally decided to just go ahead and get. I haven't done one of these giant cubicle non-WCA unboxings in quite a while, but it did pretty well the last time, so here we go. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. We've got the Master Kilominx from ShengShou. We've got a gear cube of sorts, some bubble wrap. We've got a ShengShou 7x7. This is for a mod. We have got a 4x4 Master Morphix from ShengShou, or Mega Morphix, I should say. This is a flat-faced Master Morphix, 3x3 Master Morphix. In here we've got a 4x4 shape mod from Lan. Let's keep on going. Here is the RedKB. I'm pretty excited for this one. A lot of you guys have wanted me to unbox that. Here we've got a 3x3 Master Morphix from ShengShou. Here we've got a 2x2 Master Morphix from ShengShou as well. We have got a Z cube. I think this is a helicopter cube. We've got another gear puzzle. This one from Fangkun. I think this is the geared mix-up. We've got another Lan shape mod. This one looks like a 3x3 shape mod. Here we've got another Whit-Eden 2x2x6. This is also for a mod. We have got another 3x3 shape mod. And what's the last one in here? Aha! Another ShengShou 2x2 Master Morphix. This one is flat-faced, and this one is also for a mod. We've also got ShengShou 7x7 stickers. We've got geared mix-up stickers. We've also got stickers that I actually ordered from the cubicle. And then a business card. And that's everything. Alright, so we have just got a whole bunch of stuff here. So let's go through it all one by one. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and start with the RedKB here. This is a new Moyu puzzle. And you guys have really wanted me to unbox this, so here it is. This is a puzzle from Oscar Van Deventer, so let's check it out. Now, from what I've been able to see so far, this basically looks like a Dino Cube with corners. So it's not that difficult of a puzzle. The Dino Cube is a corner-turning puzzle, but it doesn't have that many pieces, and is a pretty intuitive solve, so here we go. Alright, so it feels like it's a little bit bigger than a 3x3. Here it is next to a 3x3. Yes, it is a bit bigger. Okay, so here it is. I also see something that I didn't really notice on other people's videos, something that no one really pointed out. There is a little bit of oozing on these corners. They're not totally square. Huh. Okay, so checking out turning here. You can see it's a corner turning puzzle. It actually moves really well. It's very quiet and it's very smooth. Wow, that is nice. Okay, so basically the way I'm seeing this as a Dino Cube with corners, these pieces here basically act like Dino Cube pieces, and then you just have these corners that you have to orient. So let's go ahead and go through a solve. Should be relatively easy. I don't think there's going to be any kind of parity or anything. These kind of puzzles are so simple that they don't really have parity. So let's go ahead and see what the solve is like. This kind of, to me, looks like a lower order mosaic cube. So the mosaic cube would kind of almost be like a 4x4 version of this puzzle. That's something, that's another older puzzle that isn't really seen too often, but one that I actually really would like to get to go along with this puzzle. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our solve. So I'm going to go ahead and put in this edge here, and then align the corners next to it. We'll put in this edge and align that corner next to it, And then for this last one, we'll rotate this edge out of the way, align the corner, bring it back. And then for the last edge, and kind of cycle it in like that. Okay, let's go ahead and put in these pieces. We'll orient them with their corners at the same time. So bring in this edge there. This edge needs to go here, so we'll rotate it, twist the corner, and bring that in. Ah, and then do that. Okay. Wow, didn't even have to do the top layer. Okay, so there you go. There is a solve of the RedKB. This is a very nice puzzle and a really cool puzzle that MoYu decided to mass produce from Oscar Van Deventer. All right, awesome. So next I'm going to go ahead and unbox the Mega Morphix from ShengShou. I already have a Mega Morphix, but I kind of wanted to get a set of Morphix puzzles, or I already have a Mega Morphix from MoYu, that's what I meant to say, but I wanted to get the Morphix set from ShengShou as well to go along with the Ultra Morphix that just came out. So as you can see, this one has a very similar color scheme. It is the same color scheme, in fact, same shades. I'm not sure what 4x4 this is made out of, but let's go ahead and do some turning. Yeah, it feels just like pretty much a normal ShengShou 4x4, but it, again, like the 5x5, it feels better than the regular ShengShou 4x4 that's cubic. So I don't know exactly what they're doing to these puzzles to make it better, but yeah, there it is. Turns very nicely. I would say it doesn't quite turn as nicely as the Aosu Mega Morphix from MoYu, but this one is going to look nicer next to the Ultra Morphix. So yeah, let's see if we can do a bit of a checkerboard pattern. There you go. All right, cool. So there's the ShengShou Mega Morphix. Yep, kind of hard to keep all these names straight. With that, let's go ahead and check out the Master Morphix from ShengShou. So this is the 3x3 version. Now, it looks like this one has a bit of a different color scheme. Yes, it does. But it is still stickerless, and it's from ShengShou. So yeah, this one does have a lot of a darker color scheme, as you can see, compared to this puzzle. But I think it actually looks rather nice. So let's go on with turning. Wow, turning is really nice. This one feels very, very kind of pointy. You know, it's not quite as rounded as especially like the new Chi Master Morphix that I just recently got. I gotta say, I actually really like the stickerless shades on here. They look really nice. So do a bit of a checkerboard. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and scramble this one up. Yeah, there it is. 3x3 Master Morphix. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the 2x2 Master Morphix. I can't remember the name for this. I think it's like, it's not like Kilominx or anything. It might be, but I'm just for some reason forgetting the actual name of this. So, oh yeah, Pyromorphix. Haha, that's what it is. Okay, so this is the Pyromorphix. So this is a 2x2 Morphix puzzle. I've never had one of these before, so here we go. Let's go on with turning. Turns very nicely, very smoothly, just like most ShengShou puzzles. Extremely smooth. And this one has a very similar color scheme to the 3x3. So these two are going to look nice together. It does function just like a normal 2x2, so we'll go ahead and do a scramble of this one. So I'm sure a solve would be very, very easy. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So, Pyromorphix. Nice puzzle. Alright, so I did get another Morphix puzzle from ShengShou, and this is another Pyromorphix, but this is a flat-faced one, and I got this one for a specific reason. So, wow, this one's also pretty large. I kind of was expecting it to be smaller, but that's okay, I guess. So yeah, this is another Morphix, and this one also turns very, very smoothly. Anyway, that is the flat-faced Morphix, and there's one last Morphix puzzles that I got, and that is a flat-faced 3x3 Master Morphix. And I got this, well, because I think it looks nicer. So this box is taped up really well, but let's just kind of rip into it. I don't care about boxes, but here we go. Up until recently, it was also kind of hard to find a black version of this puzzle. There were knockoff variants that were white, but actually getting a black flat-faced one was a little bit tricky, but here we go. So as you can see, this is a lot larger than your standard 3x3 one. Even though this is scrambled, you can still kind of tell. So let's go ahead and get on with turning. I'm actually not sure what company makes this, and I don't know what the core is, but it actually moves really, really nicely. Yeah, very nice. So when this gets scrambled up, it's going to look even crazier because of the how big the corner pieces are, so things kind of stick out even more crazily. I think it would be cool to one day also have a flat-faced series of Morphix puzzles. They've been made and they're very, very large, so like the Mega Morphix and Ultra Morphix as flat-faced Morphix puzzles, yeah, they're pretty big, but they look really, really nice. So maybe that'll happen one day, but here we go. This is a bit of a scramble on the flat-faced Master Morphix. So there you go. Again, another 3x3 shape mod. Alright, so next up we have got this Gear Cube. So this is a Gear Cube Extreme. This is a knockoff brand. It's not the actual Mefferts version, so I don't know how good the turning is going to be. I also really don't like this color scheme, and I prefer the Tony Fisher inspired stickers. So I did order some Gear Cube Ultimate stickers, which is the Tony Fisher inspired stickers from Oliver stickers. And so I don't know when those will be coming, but yeah, this is more of like the classic color scheme. But basically, this is a Gear Cube, but you can do 90-degree rotations along one axis, and that means it's going to be a lot harder to solve. And that actually turns really, really well. It turns better than my, well, maybe not this axis, but this axis at least actually moves a little better than my regular Gear Cube. I was really kind of expecting this to be pretty bad, and I'm actually quite surprised with how nicely it moves. Gear Cubes in general are not known to be like the best turning puzzles, but this is a nice puzzle. I can't wait to actually get it stickered up with the proper stickers, but yeah, this is going to be really hard to solve. So these normal layers here also move really nicely. They turn really well. So yeah, that is the Gear Cube Extreme, one of the more original Gear Cubes. This one came out pretty much right after the original Gear Cube, but one that I never got, so I'm really happy that I have it now. I want to continue growing my Gear Cube collection, and looks like one of the caps popped off. Hopefully I don't have to glue those down or anything. But yeah, so this is another puzzle to add to my Gear Cube collection, and I did get one more Gear Cube in this package, and that is this, which is the Geared Mix-Up. So the Geared Mix-Up was another Oscar Gear Cube. It was originally just a 3D printed only puzzle, but eventually it got mass produced. This one feels, this is a bit rattly. I hope that maybe it's just loose or something like that, but the Geared Mix-Up turns like this. Okay, I might have to see if I can tighten that up, because that, whoa. It turns really cool, like the way it actually moves is really fascinating, but I think that it might be a little bit too loose, and I can see that the gears could definitely be skipping. But the stickers are off, so I might have an opportunity to actually take off these corner caps and see if I can get into the inside of it. So yeah, interestingly, when you do a full rotation, the gears actually spin all the way around. So oh yeah, one of the gears almost skipped. But what's interesting about this one is, because it's called the Geared Mix-Up, you can do a 90-degree rotation like that, and then do another move like that. Whoa, that is really cool. Okay, wow. So yeah, that is a Geared Mix-Up, a puzzle that, again, I've also wanted for basically ever since I saw RedKB's original video on the 3D printed version. And it looks like we got some stickers for it over here, so I'm going to go ahead and mess with the tensions and then sticker it up. And yeah, so here we go. Here are the colors. Interesting color scheme. I don't know about that really light green, but it kind of looks a little similar to the yellow, but maybe that's just me. Anyways, that is the geared mix-up. Another cool gear cube to add to my collection. All right, let's keep going. Here we've got a ShengShou 7x7. This one you guys have all seen before, but this is for mod, and I kind of want to explain what I plan on doing with this puzzle. So, okay, so it is a bit greasy, just like all ShengShou 7x7s, but yeah, here it is. Turns really nicely, of course. I do have a full-sized and a mini ShengShou in my collection. This one I want to make a 5x5x7 out of. So I got another mini ShengShou at Nats last year, I think, and I wanted to make a 5x5x7 out of that, and I actually did. Here it is, but it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to. So I made a lot of mistakes while I was making it, and as you can see, it's a bit loose, but this is the tightest it can get before it like stops turning. So like a lot of layers are extremely stiff, but the pieces are still really loose, and that's just because of the faults that I made in gluing the puzzle and also extending the puzzle. You can see that there are a lot of gaps and stuff like that that I'm just not happy with. So I am going to make this puzzle again the right way, with a full-size ShengShou instead of a mini, also using, if I can get it in here, 3D printed extensions from Casey Weaver. I just bought these from him, and he sent them to me, and that's what is going to be used to extend this puzzle. So all of these pieces are the right size, and they are going to fit on these pieces. So that's the plan. It should work out a lot better, and I will be making a video about how I made this puzzle once I actually finish it. And I may actually go ahead and finish this original 5x5x7. I did get a set of mini ShengShou stickers with it in here, as well as full-sized ShengShou one for this puzzle. So I might actually cut some stickers for these outer pieces and just sticker everything up. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I did record the entire process of me making it, so if you guys want to see that as well, let me know. Anyways, that is the plan for this ShengShou 7x7. So let's go ahead and move on to another puzzle that I want to use for a mod, which is this one, the Whit-Eden 2x2x6. Let's see, I'm just going to open this from the bottom. So what do I want to do with this? Well, I want to make a proportional 2x2x5. So there is a guy on the Twisty Puzzles forum. I can't remember his name, his username right now, but he made a proportional 2x2x5 out of a 2x2x6 with a really interesting method that I'm going to try and replicate. I didn't quite make sense. The pictures were a little bit hard to understand, but I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do it. And he did it without really actually cutting into the actual pieces at all. It was just all just an internal mod. So that means you didn't have to resticker anything, you didn't have to paint anything, and there wasn't any like filling with epoxy. Epoxy was used in a couple steps, but not to fill anything. So yeah, that's the plan for this puzzle. I'm gonna go ahead and try that and see how it works out. I'll of course make a video about it if it does work out. So yeah, that is the Whit-Eden 2x2x6. All right, what should we do next? I'm thinking let's do this puzzle. So this is a 3x3 hexagonal die pyramid. I also ordered a 4x4, but I guess it was out of stock when I actually placed the order, so that one isn't here in this order, but it will be coming as soon as the Cubicle gets it back in stock. But this is the 3x3 version. So this is basically another really cool 3x3 shape mod that I have wanted to get for a while. And it looks like that sticker's coming off. That's not a problem though, because I am getting replacement stickers from Oliver, because I don't like how they use the same color for like all the way around. The proper color scheme for this puzzle does have 12 colors, and so that's what I'm going to be restickering this with, and as well as the 4x4 when that comes. But yeah, so this is a Diansheng puzzle, and it actually moves relatively nicely for a 3x3 shape mod. You know, I'm sure the mechanism is just a very basic 3x3, And yep, that's exactly what it is. But yeah, so this puzzle is kind of the halfway point between a 3x3 and an axis cube. When you make a hexagonal dipyramid, if you want to, you can continue on by extending out all of the untouched pieces, which are like these faces here. And you can extend it back out into a cube shape to make an axis cube. So you kind of might be able to see a little bit of similarities here. These centers get extended out, and that's to make like these centers. This corner gets extended upward to a point to make this corner. So you can kind of see how they relate. But yeah, that is the hexagonal dipyramid, a very, very cool 3x3 shape mod, and I will be getting the 4x4 version as well, like I said. And yeah, that is about it for this puzzle, and I will be restickering it. So alright, let's do another 3x3 shape mod. We got one more in this package, I think, and that is this. This is a 3x3 rhombic dodecahedron. So this is another really cool shape mod. It's pretty small as well, but this one is kind of to go along with the 3x3 shape mods that I got from Whit Eden in a previous unboxing. And yeah, but this one is made by QJ, and it's a rhombic dodecahedron. So what does that mean, if you guys don't know? A rhombic dodecahedron has 12 sides, but it doesn't look like a Megaminx, as you can see, and this doesn't shapeshift. So when you do moves like this, no shapeshifting. So it is another type of dodecahedron puzzle, but it's not the platonic solid dodecahedron like a Megaminx type puzzle is. So yeah, it looks like this one also has 12 colors, but each of the opposite faces is the same color. So if you did kind of something like that, then you would see it's the same color. So I don't think a checkerboard pattern would really work on this puzzle. But yeah, let's just go ahead and scramble it up. So these are not that hard to actually make, and I was kind of considering building one. Nathan made one for his 30-day 30 build series, I'm pretty sure, and it turned out really, really nice, but I figured I'd just get the mass-produced version. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Cool puzzle. So 3x3 shape mod with no shape shifting. These aren't super common, but they do exist. And that's what it looks like. This is from Lan, and it turns really nice. Very smooth. Yeah, nice puzzle. So, to go along with this, I also got the 4x4 version. So, this is another Lan puzzle. And I do have one more Lan 4x4 shape mod, and that's the Triber's octahedron. But this is the rhombic dodecahedron. So I don't know why this one has 12 colors on it and this one only has 6. Not sure, but I kind of would prefer if this puzzle had the same color scheme as this, but that's okay. This actually looks really, really nice. I'm a big fan of the way this looks. I'm thinking center building is going to be pretty tricky, but edge pairing maybe not so much. But yeah. Oop, that's a bit locky, but once it gets going, it's fine. Yeah, the turning on this is a bit stiff. It could use a little bit of lube, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to solve this one. So I don't know if I want to try a checkerboard pattern. I feel like I'm just going to end up scrambling it. Rhombic dodecahedrons are really fascinating. I'd really like to get more of a full series of these. A 5x5 wouldn't be that hard to make. I don't know about ones higher than a 5x5, but I would probably be happy to go up to 5 and then stop. These two puzzles are going to look pretty cool next to each other. And interesting thing with this one, there's a certain way you can hold it that kind of makes it look like a scube, kind of like that. You can see. Yeah, so these are the two rhombic dodecahedron puzzles. Again, very cool mods that are going to go nice in my collection. All right, next up we've got the this is actually supposed to be a helicopter cube, but it looks like it's a helicopter cube shape mod of sorts. So I might have to see what went wrong in the order, because this is supposed to be a full helicopter cube and not like this shape mod thing with all the corners cut off, but I guess I'll take this for now. I would like to get the regular one in the future though. But yeah, the helicopter cube is basically the original edge turning type puzzle, and it's the puzzle that the Curvy Copter is based off of, as well as basically all of the edge turning puzzles. So I kind of wanted to get that puzzle, but yeah, it looks like we'll have to settle for this one, which kind of looks like a truncated 2x2, but it is an edge turner, and you can see that it does jumble as well, which is cool. So yeah, that is, I guess, the Truncated helicopter cube. I don't think I ordered this. I'm pretty sure I remember ordering the regular helicopter cube, but I'll double check on that and see. But yeah, so that is, I guess, Truncated helicopter cube. Okay, so there's one more puzzle left, and that is this one, the Master Kilominx. So this was the one puzzle that I was missing from having the full set of Minx puzzles from ShengShou. I do have the Master Kilominx from MF8, but that one doesn't turn very nicely, and it doesn't really match with the rest of the ShengShou Minx puzzles. But now I've got this one that does. So this one, it looks very, very similar to the Elite Kilominx, which kind of has this star pattern in the middle. So here we go. I'm also expecting this to turn very nicely. Oh yes. I am so happy that this turns well. The Master Kilominx from MF8 turns really, really bad. So I'm very, very happy that this one is such a nice moving puzzle. That one I've only solved, I think, once or twice, and it's not that enjoyable because it's just so catchy. But this one is just very, very smooth and has very, very nice turning. It is a little bit oily, but that's okay. I can wipe that down. Yeah, I'm so happy that I finally have the full set now. So I've got the ShengShou Kilominx, Megaminx, Master Kilominx, Gigaminx, Elite Kilominx, and Terraminx. So now we're going to need a ShengShou Petaminx. And if they make that flat-faced, I am going to be so happy. That's going to be such an amazing puzzle if it ever comes out. I really, really hope that they're working on it. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and scramble this puzzle up. See what it looks like. So there we go. There's a bit of a scramble. I still haven't solved the Elite Kilominx and the Terraminx from ShengShou, so I might do some kind of marathon stream or something like that. You guys seem to like those, but I don't know. I feel like that would take way too long for those puzzles because they take so much longer to solve. But yeah, there is the Master Kilominx from ShengShou, the 4x4 Minx puzzle. Man, that is it for this unboxing. That was quite a lot of puzzles. So here we go. Here are all of the puzzles. Let's go ahead and get them all in here. All right, so this is everything that I got in the package. Wow, feels really good to do another one of these big unboxings. I like doing these. I'd like to do one of these, every few months or so. These aren't cheap, and I did actually buy this with my own money. This isn't a sponsored video, unlike most of the Cubicle unboxings. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of these types of videos, definitely be sure to let me know, and I might do one, every couple months. But yeah, that's about it for this massive non-WCA Cubicle unboxing. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like. Links to all of my social media, my Patreon, and my merch store are down in the description below, as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.